Doesn't get any sweeter than that. That's how Mama Mochi rolls. 1, 2, 3. Cornered, protected, safe. What is up, guys? Welcome back. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, thumbs up, tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell a stranger, mommies. You can't, don't block the gate. Don't block the gate. Come on, babies. It's like a sea of baby goats. Come on. All right. All the cutie patooties have been unleashed. I'm starting to like... Let me let the other babies out first and then we'll talk. Ooh. Is your mom in there? No, that's not your mom in there. Hi, Paulo. Come on. I know, Zorro. You gotta wait, buddy. Let this big old group of clowns out. Sorry, Mr. Snow. I didn't mean to trip over you. Get in there and see if she left anything. This guy right here. I'm not trying to humanize him or anything like that, but it's so weird. I don't know if I think he's above average intelligence. Like he's almost smart like a dog. In the sense that, let me explain that because that seems weird. You watch all the babies. They run around, they act like crazy. When I put them in at night, they all run over here and they're running around the door and they're running back and forth and they're just being crazy. They kind of know what's going on, but they act crazy. And I told you guys a story about Herc yesterday where he just walks over here, walks in here, checks on Mochi, checks on his mom, turn around, stand there, stare at me until I open the gate, walks over here, knows where he's going, stands there, looks at me until I open the gate, walks in. He is extremely, I don't know if he's just extremely intelligent or what the deal is. He's patient, he's smart, got almost like a hawk or something, like 2 eyes and a beak. Oh, hi, Miss Drews. Good morning. Was I talking about you? I was not, but I will. Miss Druzo is doing good. She's in one of her ups. Hi, baby. And she still has her good days and her bad days, and some of them are down and some of them are up. Hi, can you not jump on me? Thank you. Poop all over me already. Clean shirt, brand new clean shirt this morning. That's why you guys see me wear a shirt over here, the same shirt for 2 or 3 days. Because they just get wrecked in one day. Generally change it when I go back to the house. But I find him extremely fascinating. If you've ever seen an extremely intelligent person sit in the back, watch the whole room, not say anything, not do anything until action is necessary, that's totally Tiny Herc. He's just, I don't know. Hi, good morning. Look how quiet it is in here. Well, y'all, we had some nasty storms. That must be the restroom. He's inside that ring. Like I shall come in here and pee in privacy. Nobody can see you, bro. You're good. But he is, the storms last night. So they came rolling in here hard and fast, and the wind was blowing 20 to 30 all day yesterday. And it was just this hot, nasty, it's like standing in front of the oven when the heat's coming out. It was just this hot, nasty, humid wind all day yesterday. But when it got here, it was already cooling down last night, and it kind of slowed the storm down, and it broke apart, and it literally broke around us. I always tell H, it looks like it's going to split right around us. I've done it so many times, she rolls her eyes at me. But it did. And if I just say it 100 times, then I'm right 50% of the time. You know, pasture's growing in great over here. It's thicker than it looks on camera. It's really, really, really nice. That is the largest wild plantain I've ever seen in my life. Massive. Really good for you, good for goats. But super pleased with how this pasture's growing in, and this pasture. And this, I need to get the goats over here because we get into June, July. This is gonna start popping seed and losing all of its energy and all of its nutrients. It's gonna dry out, it's gonna get crusty and nasty. This is about 4 feet high over here. So thank you guys who are sending fence. I don't know what's going on with the shipping. I've had fence delivered from you guys from both the post office or to the post office box and directly to the house. There's only one address in there. So I don't know why it's trying to send it to the post office, because sometimes it won't allow it to be shipped to the post office. So I'm not sure what's the haps there. It's worked both ways. Probably about 50% of the time it goes to the PO, and 50% of the time it goes straight to the house. So I don't know what's happening, and I don't know why it's split. I went in and I edited and deleted the PO box and just put, it's hidden so nobody can see where we live actually for our safety. But it's in there coming to our house, so I don't know why it's still trying to go to the post office. So I do apologize for that, and I thank you for trying. And if you can't figure it out, don't worry about it. Bro, that's a lot of pee. You're still peeing. Why don't you go outside and do that in the grass? Because then the floor is not wet. You're so pretty. You're such a pretty boy. So, nothing going on today, guys. I'm going to actually be going over here soon and shooting the 4th of July soap video, which is epic. I keep saying that. Maybe I've hyped it up too much, and you guys are going to be like, oh, it's just sad. But I love it. Hey, don't. Queen of the, you don't need to be queen of the hill. She doesn't care. Rude. Mamacita. All right, guys. So that's pretty much it for this. I think I'll just add some more to this tomorrow. Hope you guys don't get tired of just seeing this part of my morning. It just is what it is. This is the biggest part of my day outside of just making soap all day. Soap videos are really hard to make and edit. They take probably 3 to 4 hours to chop down all the video shot to make one soap video. And so that's why I don't shoot a lot of those. But this is kind of where we are. Summer's coming on. It's hot. It's show season. So we're making soap for shows and for Etsy. Etsy restocked June 1 at noon. Hi. 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 And I kind of, well, that's Pasture. You think you won, bro, but you didn't. Oh, tapioca. Hi, Big Red. Lisa, you're getting a beauty. Every time I look at this guy, I'm like, man, he is so gorgeous. He's long and lean. He's built very well, long-legged. His red is such a unique, it's not red. It's not recessive red. Recessive red is an actual color in Nigerian dwarfs. It's not red. He is, Genji is his mom. And he's closer to her reddish chamoisé color. Like, Puddin' is a classic gold. She is a gold doe. And I don't know if I can get them both in the picture, but you can see how much darker and richer this is. I don't know technically where the chamoisé falls on the color spectrum, whether it's just a gold goat with the black. And it's not. Gold is its separate thing. Gold is the most dominant color pattern in Nigerian dwarf goats, meaning that it will typically override just about any other color that you breed a goat with. But yeah, so he's just so much closer to her color, whereas baby Snickers, which I don't know where he is. I'm not gonna run around all over the. Are you baby Snickers? No, are you? Yeah, baby Snickers. Baby Snickers is lighter colored, of course. Hi. You know, are you even farming goats if you don't get a poop in your boot? Okay, stop. She's got her ridge line. Look at her ridge line. Look at the ridge line on this little thing. We see that? That's a pretty intense ridge line for a little doe. Ugh, frappuccino. I guess we're fighting everybody today. Look at that. All right, guys. I will try to leave you on the wee man that I started on. So I don't know where he went. He might be out in the field already. Oh, he's over here eating food. Do note that there are 2 adult goats in there with him, and neither of them are even trying to get in his dish. That dude is a force to be reckoned with. I know I keep focusing on him. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. He's so unique. If we had a bunch of him, I'd have like 300. If they just stayed that size, like Chihuahuas, we'd have like 300 tiny Hercs running around here. To answer a lot of questions, I don't know how big he's going to get. Both of his parents are full size. He might end up a slightly smaller than. I honestly have no idea. H is confident that he'll be the same size as his mom, who's standing right beside him. It might just take him a lot longer to get there than, you know, maybe that 18 months to 24 months to actually get to full size versus his brothers, Pollux, Castor, and Aries, who are normal size. It might just take him longer to get to that full size. But I do agree with H. I think at the end of the day, eventually he will become a full-size goat. It might just take him a whole lot longer to get there. And he might end up being, you know, slightly smaller than a normal average-sized goat. So, don't know. We'll see. I don't know how long we'll have him. I'm still torn on keeping him or not. Again, we have no reason to keep him other than the novelty of him. And I love him. And he's adorable. But at the end of the day, he's a black goat with brown eyes. So it's just one of those things from a man, it is rowdy this morning. Oh, I've never seen that happen. Sparkle went up. Oh, I know why it happened. Sparkle went up to bump heads with Mississippi, aka Gooch. And Mama stepped in and hit her from the side. Mama, leave it alone. Let her fight it out. She's got to be an adult someday on her own, you know? Jeez. Don't know, don't care is Puddin's motto. Oh, moving her on. Interesting. Well, Gingy just came out against Puddin. That's interesting, too. I don't fully understand. I think Puddin's in heat. And when Puddin's in heat, just the same as like when Struzel's in heat, it draws a crowd. The amount of hormones or pheromones or whatever she puts off draws massive amount, which, you know, good fertility, good breeder. And there's probably a reason for that, is probably because of her strength and her... What's happening? But I don't, as much as I understand goat dynamic behavior, headbutting versus, you know, there's everything from a casual brush to a gentle hello to full-on combat. And I'm pretty good at reading that, but there are days when I just don't know what's happening. And that could be due to, now Gummy was helping Frosty Mommy gonna break it up. I don't know why some goats step in and help other goats when they're clearly not. They're not rivals. Nobody in here is a true rival, but when they're really, everybody kind of has their buddy. And when I see their buddy going against them, helping another goat who's not buddies with them, and their little clique, hey. Y'all would make some pretty babies. So sometimes I understand the herd dynamics, and sometimes I'm just baffled. And I guess sometimes it could just be play, and that's why I don't pick up on, or I don't read what I'm seeing. There's a lot of hormones involved sometimes. Somebody's in heat, somebody's not in heat. It could be the chance that Puddin' and Mississippi are both in heat at the same time. What's not clear to me is whether it's Sparkle Mom, or Chocolate Sparkle that's in heat, or Puddin' Mississippi. Clearly, Frosty Mom is in heat because President Snow was just alerting us to that. I think Genji just got caught up in the mix. Tic Tac is, you know, in a safe space back there. Where's Miss Cookie? Oh, I thought I heard a butt scratch happening. Oh. Can I get your neck? Can I get your side? There you go. There you go. There you go. Somebody had mentioned her pulling her head around when I scratch her butt. Most of the goats, right up here by their front arm. You have arms now. All you need is opposable thumbs and fingers. I talk about it all the time. Most of them have this spot right here by their front shoulder blade. You know, like when you scratch a dog and they start kicking their leg. With the goats, what they tend to do is that... Are you serious? Yep. As I say, they like to cut with their molars and then tear your shirt. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. Send you home. I don't even know what I was talking about now. All the goats have their little scratchy spot, like a dog leg. When you scratch your dog and they kick their leg, all of them have that spot right there where their head starts to come around. Okay. We'll leave you on Miss Cookie. Say bye, Miss Cookie. Put you in the face. Herc just threw a couple rights at who was that, Roni? He's doing the licking kick, which is hilarious anyway, but then when he's 4 foot nothing. Oh, you got a big girl in your presence. Well, your brother didn't take kindly to that. Well, even his fight skills are ridiculous. He's a kung fu master. Just let you use your energy against yourself.